What would you say the five main ingredients or foods to support longevity? Whether it be like
this is great. It's a great question, right? So what should we be eating, right? We shouldn't be eating ultra-processed food. We shouldn't be eating too much starch and sugar. We shouldn't be eating refined oils. We shouldn't be eating additives and chemicals. We eat about 5 pounds of additives per person a year. We shouldn't be eating pesticides, herbicides, all that crap. So that's just a given. But what should we be eating? Well, start out with the most important things for longevity, which are these phytochemicals in plant foods. So the majority of your diet by volume should be colorful fruits and vegetables and weird stuff if you can. Eat dandelion greens, eat seaweed, eat all this weird stuff because that's where all the medicine is. So the more colorful it is, the more heirloom it is, the more regenerative it is, the more organic it is, the more wild it is, the better it is. So if you had a wild strawberry, it's about the size of a peanut, but it tastes like an explosion of flavor if you ever ate a summer wild strawberry.
Sure.
But you can go to the supermarket and buy these giant strawberries that look great, but they put in your mouth, it's like, I think it's a strawberry. It's so
like an apple.
Yeah, like an apple, But it's not very tasty because the phytochemicals aren't there. So we know that you want to include a rich array of these phytochemicals. And the special ones for longevity are things like fisetin, that it's in strawberries. From pomegranate, you can produce urolithin A, which improves your mitochondrial function. So you can have green tea, which is epiglycolic and gallate compounds, which I talked about in the sage. You can have resveratrol, which is in red grape skins. There's a lot of plant compounds that you can start to include. Curcumin, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory. So you can have a wonderful time having a delicious diet. And then mushrooms. They're not really a vegetable. They're its own category. And mushrooms have an incredible array of compounds, these polysaccharides that turn out are immune modulating, anti-cancer, adaptogenic, and so we need to be including a lot more good mushrooms. And you can take mushrooms as supplements, but you can also eat a lot more of the good mushrooms. Also, garlic and onions are really important for sulfur and the broccoli family specifically because they upregulate glutathione, which is important for detox. So you really want to have a wide array of these medicines in these plant foods. The second thing you want to do is eat the right fats. So omega-3 fats are key, olive oil is key, those are real longevity foods. And then protein, and this is where that gets sticky for people in terms of controversy, because a lot of longevity researchers are saying, well, we shouldn't eat protein because it activates this pathway that inhibits the body's own ability to clean itself, called autophagy. Autophagy means self-cleaning, self-cannibalism. It's like a Pac-Man that runs around cleaning up old cells. And we've all heard about now time-restricted eating, intermittent fasting, and all these things, ketogenic diets. Well, they activate this process, which is built in. It's a built-in recycling, repair, and regeneration, renewal, and longevity pathway.